I hope we know we don't have to look into the national bookshops or anything to find the Constitution. It's actually available online. So it should be having like millions of downloads now, I'm hoping.
Platform panel, and that was a very lively, engaging, animated discussion by consumer rights activist Mrs. Shola Salakwajulo. So we don't have much time, so I'm just going to say, she said so many things. So I'm just going to say, what are your takeaway points from her discussion?
Yeah, very lively actually. And I think that's a challenge to everyone really. Two things for me. One is about not just engaging, but staying engaged. All right, that if you can't keep a conversation for a while, then it's easy for you to be disregarded and things to fall off because you just can't focus on it. The second thing is that ultimately your activity really goes beyond just the conversation to being able to organize yourselves to deliver. And if you're going to take people along with you, you need to understand that that participation is outside of your bedroom. So beyond the conversations you have in private, you've got to be willing to engage with people in the community to actually bring something to pass.
Certainly.
I love her focus on the Constitution and the individual roles and responsibilities we have as citizens to understand our Constitution and our rights and responsibilities as Nigerians. I love her message to the youth. Stop talking, start acting. If you want to be taken seriously, show your force as a group. 70% under 35 years old, what are we doing? And then finally, her message to the media. I love it because the media is the conscience of the nation. And if we have a weak media, a media that's compromised, a media that distracts us as citizens, then they're not living up to their role. And she spoke as someone in the media saying, guys, let's get our act together. Those three messages I'm taking away. Well done. As the only woman on this platform today, she made us proud. Well done, well done.
Actually, I agree with you. I think also she highlighted the serious challenge we have with the youth. A lot of them have lost faith. They've lost a sense of belief. And I think she's tried to help them connect to that by focusing on actually what the Constitution says. Exactly. There's a document that actually articulates basically what we are, our vision, and our, what should be our focus as a country. And I think by pushing that forward, the challenge itself could gradually be. It's a humongous challenge. It's a humongous challenge.
It is.
But that's, I believe, is the way forward.
But I think she was also very practical because even as big as the challenge is, she showed little ways. For example, the street example she gave in her estate and how they started to fix the roads, and then the local government then paid attention. Many times we wait and say, okay, until you come, we are waiting. But she says, engage, do something. I know that sometimes it's because I'm thinking, I provide my power, I provide my water, now you want me to start providing the streets again. But we have to also change the narrative to say, you know what, let us at least in a little way just begin to take some action. Fantastic, amazing conversation. We have to go back to the hall right now, and you see us after the next speaker.
You're welcome once again to the platform Nigeria. We are live at the Covenant Place, Igomu, Lagos. Without much ado, I'll bring up our next speaker. He is Dr. Charles Omole.
Charles Omole. Dr. Charles Omole is a lawyer, leadership consultant, businessman, politician, and strategist to governments across Europe and Africa. Alongside his many global business endeavors, Dr. Omole is an elected politician in the Buckinghamshire County of the United Kingdom, where he sits as a judge in the London Circuit of the British Judiciary. He is a best-selling author of over 37 books on politics, law, national security, leadership, and faith matters. His latest book, How to Win Political Elections, was released in February 2018 and is already in high demand across Africa.
Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're not too tired yet. Excellent, excellent. Now, today I want you to go on a journey with me. The speakers that have spoken previously have laid excellent foundation for what I'm about to say today. You see, part of the challenge we face in Nigeria is whenever we try to look at the problem of this country, many Nigerians feel our problems are peculiar. You talk to people, they will say, yeah, I understand, but this is Nigeria. And the presumption that gives is that we have this peculiar problem that requires peculiar solution. And the more peculiar solution we think we need, the more complicated it is. Well, I've come today to show you that the problem Nigeria has is a problem every nation on the earth has. I will show you that the politicians in Nigeria are behaving as every politician in any other country. I will show you what is it that constrains the politicians in other countries from their excesses. And that the natural tendency of politicians in Nigeria is the same as that of any other country. When the colonial masters went all over Africa, South America, there's a particular method they use in every territory they conquered. They look for who the king is or who is the top person there, and they will make friendship with that king